Okay, so let's journey way out into the cosmos, far beyond our own Milky Way. We're going to look at a cosmic giant, a galaxy called UGC 12591. And here's the thing. On the surface, it looks like it's completely breaking the laws of physics. Let's dig in and find out what's really going on.
So here is the central puzzle. Based on everything we can see, all its stars, all its gas, this galaxy is spinning way, way too fast. So fast, in fact, that it should be flinging its stars out into the darkness of space. But it's not. It's perfectly stable. So what invisible force is holding it all together?
And this is the number at the heart of the mystery. UGC 121591 is rotating at over 500 kilometers per second. I mean, that is just an incredible speed, and it totally defies our understanding of how a galaxy should behave. Now, to put that into perspective, let's look at our own cosmic backyard. Our Milky Way? We're zipping along at a pretty respectable 220 kilometers per second. But UGC 12591, wow, it's in a completely different league, spinning more than twice as fast. This isn't just a quirky fact, it's a huge cosmic anomaly that just screams for an explanation.
Think about it like this. Picture a carousel. The faster it spins, the harder you have to hold on, right? Well, for a galaxy, that hold-on force is gravity. So for UGC 12591 to be spinning this fast, it must have a truly colossal amount of gravity holding it together. But when we add up all the gravity from the stuff we can see, the numbers just don't add up, not even close.
So you might be wondering, how on earth do we measure the speed of something that's 400 million light years away? It seems impossible, right? Well, the answer is actually hidden in the ancient light that has traveled all that way from the galaxy to our telescopes. It's a technique called spectroscopy, and it's basically cosmic forensics. First, we capture that faint, ancient light. Then, we pass it through a special instrument that acts like a prism, splitting it into a rainbow of colors called a spectrum. And this is where the magic happens. We analyze that rainbow for tiny, tiny shifts in the colors, which act like a cosmic speedometer, telling us exactly how fast different parts of the galaxy are moving. The science behind this is the Doppler effect. You experience this all the time with sound. Think of how a siren changes pitch as it passes you. Well, light does the exact same thing. As one side of the galaxy spins towards us, its light gets squished a little, shifting towards the blue end of the spectrum. The other side, spinning away from us, has its light stretched out, shifting it towards the red. The bigger the shift, the faster it's moving. And here's the key. When that speed we measure is way too high for the gravity of the stars we can see, that becomes our smoking gun, direct evidence for the gravity of something we can't see. So after all that measuring, the results were crystal clear. The visible stuff in the galaxy, the stars, the gas, the dust, it simply doesn't have enough gravitational pull to account for its insane speed. Something big is missing from the equation.
You know, astronomers did the cosmic accounting. They painstakingly added up the mass of all 1 trillion stars, all the interstellar gas, all the cosmic dust. But when they got to the bottom line, the total gravity from all this visible matter, it just wasn't nearly enough to keep that galaxy from flying apart.
This chart really drives the point home. On the one side, you've got the total amount of gravity that all the visible stuff can possibly generate. And on the other, you have the absolutely immense amount of gravity that's actually needed to hold this thing together. I mean, look at that gap. It's enormous. So where is all that extra gravity coming from?
Well, when the visible evidence doesn't explain what's happening, you have to start looking for an unseen accomplice. And in this cosmic crime scene, the #1 suspect is a mysterious substance that we now believe shapes the entire universe. This invisible stuff is called dark matter. We can't see it, we can't touch it, it doesn't give off any light, but we can definitely see its effects. You can think of it as the cosmic glue, providing all that extra gravity that's needed to hold galaxies like UGC 12591 together. Now, this whole idea of dark matter isn't some wild theory someone cooked up yesterday. It's been around for decades. An astronomer named Fritz Zwicky first noticed something was off back in the 1930s. But it was Vera Rubin's groundbreaking work in the 1970s that really provided the solid evidence. And now, these extreme galaxies like UGC 12591 are like the ultimate stress test, reinforcing just how crucial this invisible substance really is. And this is really the part that blows your mind. Just how much dark matter are we talking about? Well, for UGC 12591, calculations suggest that a staggering 85% of its entire mass is made of this invisible substance. Just 15% is the normal matter that makes up you, me, the planets, and all the stars we've ever seen.
So, the story of this one massive galaxy, spinning away quietly 400 million light-years from here, has some really profound implications. It's not just a weird outlier, it's a cosmic lesson that fundamentally reshapes our view of the entire universe.
And maybe this is the most important thing to take away from all this. Those beautiful, luminous spirals of stars that we see in pictures from the Hubble telescope, they're not the main event. They are just the bright, pretty foam on top of a vast, deep ocean of invisible matter that truly governs the cosmos.
So let's wrap up with the key takeaways here. First, galaxies aren't just islands of stars. They're more like bright tracers embedded within these huge invisible halos of dark matter. Second, these extreme cases, like the one we've been looking at, are fantastic for pushing the limits of our theories about gravity. And maybe most importantly, the entire universe is structured and held together by stuff we can't even see.
And that just leaves us with a final, pretty mind-bending thought. UGC 1259-1 helped us solve one mystery, why it doesn't fly apart, but in doing so, it revealed a much, much deeper one. If the vast majority of all the matter in the universe is completely hidden from our view, it really makes you wonder what other fundamental truths about reality are still out there, waiting, unseen, in the dark.